Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Suprabhatam. First we will see the Pada Vicheda. Yatayamam, Gatarasam, Puti, Pariyushitam, Cha, Yat, Uchishtam, Api, Cha, Amedhyam, Bhojanam, Tamasapriyam. So you have a translation here which is totally unrelated, where you cannot relate it. Yatayamam is not overcooked. If you see the traditional commentaries, there is a different meaning that is there. So hence, when we take the English translation, we have to take, as we are speaking about ahara, we have to take the English translations always with a pinch of salt only. We cannot take it as it is. There are problems in translations. Okay, now let us see, as per the traditional commentaries, Acharya Shankara and others, what they say about this. Yama means 3 hours. So, yata yamam. So, that which is not fresh, at least that which has crossed 3 hours. So, we are speaking about tamasa priya ahara, ahara which are relished by tamasic people. So, it is yata yamam. They don't prefer fresh food, at least 3 hours, or old food. Okay, so that. And gata rasam. Rasam is essence or fluidity. So that which does not have that element of fluidity in it, which is dry. So they say, no, normally when they say you eat bread or something like that, and then you have to wash it down with some liquid. So food that are dry like that, they are called as gata rasam. And puti, puti means with unpleasant smell. So that is puti ahara. And then pariyushitam. Pariyushitam is a special term here. Acharya Shankara comments, Ratri Antaritam means which has been cooked last night. So which has crossed one night. Yatayamam is 3 hour old food. Pariyushitam is more than 9 hours or previous night which has been cooked. So that is Pariyushitam. And then Uchishtam. This is very rampant everywhere. So someone's plate is there. That person is eating from the same plate. So, someone else's leftover or a fruit that is bitten by one person, the other person bites it. Or in the same cool drink bottle, how many straws? You can think about it. Uchishtam. And then amedhyam. Amedhyam generally means impure. But again, the commentary of Acharya Shankara should be seen here. He says, ayajñarham. That which is not fit to be offered in yajna. So beautiful commentary that we have here. That food which is not fit to be offered to yajna or puja, will you eat it? Because whoever is there in the temple is established here also. So normally people with the tamasic tendencies, they would not consider any of these factors and they would go about eating all such food. In this context, more than me explaining, I will just read out quickly what Shivananda Maharaj of Divine Life Society has written about it, and which is very, very relevant to especially the youth population. I directly read his commentary. He starts the commentary to this shloka like this. He starts with the word cannabis. Cannabis indica, which is ganja, bhang, opium, cocaine, charas, chandu, all stale and putrid articles are tamasic. This is his direct commentary. This is the first sentence he writes on this. So when you say puti, it means all drugs, all alcoholical material which intoxicate you. Because of certain peer pressure and other things, though it is puti, though it is stale, though it smells, though it is fermented, we are pressurized to kind of take it, and it is kind of a style statement. See, I also do this. I also do drugs. It's not a style statement. It is detrimental to our life. And it has been categorized under tamasic. And once a tamasic, it's very difficult to come out of tamas. And then Shivananda Maharaj further says, Yatayamam, stale, literally means cooked 3 hours ago. Yatayamam and gatarasam mean the same thing. Pariyushitam, rotten, the cooked food which has been kept overnight. Uchishtam, what is left on the plate after a meal. The man whose taste is of tamasic nature will eat food in the afternoon that has been cooked on the previous day. He also likes that which is half cooked or burnt to a cinder. He and all the members of his family, this is very important, he and all the members of the family sit together and eat from the same plate. Eating from the same plate is also tamasic. Having a big plate and putting the food and eating. So that is also not according to our Sanatana Dharma. It is also tamasic ahara. Food that has been mixed into a mess by children. And then the food eaten by tamasic people is stale, dry, without juice, unripe, overcooked. They do not relish it till it begins to rot and ferment. They take prohibited foods and drinks. They take liquors, fermented toddy, etc. They are horrible people with devilish tendencies, unquote. These are not my words. So these are the words of Swami Shivananda. So hence, as students of yoga, as students of naturopathy, as students of Ayurveda, it is very essential that we do not venture into consuming tamasic food. And one more factor. Recently we had lectures on Vikasita Bharat. So when we have Vikasit Bharat, in the context of Vikasit Bharat, we should have our own standards of food. Currently we have a halal standard for food. Similarly, we should also push in the context of Vikasit Bharat whether the food is sattvic, whether this is certified as sattvic, because the standards are very well established here in Bhagavad Gita. And if you consult Ayurvedic text, it is much more clearer as to what is healthy, because finally, ahara shuddhau sattva shuddhi, sattva shuddhau dhruva smritihi, smriti pratilambhe sarva granthinam vipramokshaha. If the ahara is pure and sattvic, the chitta becomes pure. Sattva shuddhau dhruva smritihi. All right things will come to your memory. Smriti will be good. Good thoughts will be remembered by you. Smriti pratilambhe sarvagranthinam vipramokshaha. If you have the right memory, right teachings that you have learnt, if you can recollect, then all your problems can be sorted out by your own self. You need not require a counselor or physician to sort out your problem. If your ahara is shuddha, you become your own healer. That is the essence of this shloka. Thank you.
Suprabhatam, very good morning to all. Today we have esteemed guest with us. I request our Pro-Chancellor Sir, Ramakrishna Sir, to introduce him.
Suprabhatam, most respected Guruji and all elders, faculty members and my dear students. You know, the Indian Council for Cultural Relations, ICCR, one of the most prestigious government body which is established in order to spread the fragrance of Indian glory and wealth to throughout the world. You know, our country always believes that Vasudha eva kutumbakam. The whole world is one family. In that context, the government has been taking several initiatives to spread our culture, our values, our science, our heritage to different parts in the world. All of you know that since 2014, after our new Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, yoga has come into the forefront and it is spreading throughout the globe. In this context, Narendra Modi ji government never differentiates between a big country, a small country or a medium-sized country in terms of technology or population or wealth or whatever. Modi ji wants everyone to go together as a single family. In that context, 19 students have come here who are seated in the front line. They are from the Pacific Islands. And they have come here to undergo a very special residential yoga training program. And I congratulate them, and I congratulate Government of India, particularly the ICCR, and the man behind this to organize and bring all of you to here in a meticulous way, systematic way, unbiased way is none other than our Rawatji. I wholeheartedly extend a cordial welcome to Rawatji for this function, and he has been supporting us. Whatever the proposal that we give for Government of India through ICCR, it is recognized, it is considered, it is appreciated, and it is his goodness, and such a great, good, very humble person is before you. I request him to say few words. Thank you. Namaskar.
Namaskar. First of all, I welcome all the 18 students from Pacific Island countries who have come here to join this 1 month yoga training course. Whenever anything comes regarding training of the foreign nationals or even our teacher of Indian culture who goes abroad, instantly the names comes of S-VYASA in our mind. We never think of any other institute. We never, in our mind, instantly these names comes, we should take the help of S-VYASA. So for that, I want to thank S-VYASA for, rescuing us whenever such problems comes to us. Because it has a faculty of international level, it has an infrastructure of international level, and it has an experience of training the students from different countries under Ministry of External Affairs, ITEC program, and other different schemes. So I want to thank S-VYASA for that. Now we have here 18 students from the PIC, Pacific Island countries, and they are all, they have not come as we have chosen anyone. They are the, yoga enthusiasts. They are the local yoga enthusiasts who were really interested in the yoga course. So they have been selected based on their, love to yoga. So I think here they had, opportunities for yoga, of spreading yoga, of, knowing yoga within their limited arena in their countries. But here they have got, I think, a holistic view of yoga. How yoga, how beyond normal yoga, what yoga stands for. And I think that will enhance their knowledge and their intellect and their horizon for yoga, which when they go back to their country, they will spread their learning here, whatever they have learned here, they will spread in a wholeheartedly way. That is the purpose of this training. And I think they will have a much more multiplied vigor with them when they go back to their countries. Of course, we have a scheme of our local resource person. Initially, ICCR has only, the scheme for India-based teacher abroad. We used to train yoga, we used to select yoga teachers from here who had certain qualifications. And after that, it was thought that why not to utilize the local talent available. So a new concept came 2-3 years back, and that was originated from the, from the mind of our Honorable PM Narendra Modi ji. So he thought that why not to use the talent which is available, why not to utilize the talent available, and why not to give them an opportunity to make them a part of spread of yoga abroad. Because if a person comes from India and if a local person is there, so there is a slight difference. A local person have, much more knowledge of the region. They have much more access to the local people because they are the original citizen of that country. To make this a tool, the Modi ji devised a scheme for a local resource person. So these people have come under that scheme. We will, they are already yoga enthusiasts. They are being trained here for 1 month. They will get a certificate, and now they will be certified yoga trainer. And we will hire them for teaching yoga to their other national and local citizens. So they are, our instrument. They are our instrument and our, a mechanism to multiply the impact of yoga by training them. So basically you are the 18 people here. You are not 18 people. You are the 18 ambassadors of yoga here, which when go back to their country, they will spread the knowledge of yoga to other their fellow citizens and their colleagues. So I request you to kindly, IDY Yoga, International Yoga Day is coming on 21st June. So I want to request you kindly take interest in that and, try to celebrate in a much more big way, in a much more, the energized way. The energy you are already getting from here, you kindly use that energy in making the IDY 2024 a big event. So I want again, I again want to all of you to thank all of you coming here for the training and and having a view of the yoga in India and how you can be trained yourself so that this may become a tool in your hand for future training. So thank you. So I will be here for 3 days till Saturday. I am here. On Saturday, my one more colleague will come. He will take over from me, and we will be with you, interacting with you, and devising the discussing the things so that your training may be utilized in a much more fruitful way. So I also want to thank all the faculty members, all the Gurujis here, Ramakrishnan ji here, Manjunath ji here. So I want to thank faculties, all the senior faculties, students here, for listening to me and for helping us in organizing this training here. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir. I request Guruji and seniors to honor Rawatji. सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।